Yeah, so finally we're making dessert. Today we're making tiramisu. With an Italian espresso machine like this, and always keep it to very low flame. Beautiful espresso. Ingredients: we're gonna need 16 ounces of mascarpone, 4 egg yolks, 4 egg whites, half a pint of heavy cream, sugar, Savoiardi or lady fingers, espresso coffee, and a little bit of luxardo. We'll just add the egg whites and a little bit of salt. And you wanna whisk it until they're very heavy peaks. You can do it, with a manual one, or you can do it automatically, however you like. I don't have an automatic, so I'm gonna do it by hand. You should have pretty steep peak with the egg whites, just like that. Doesn't fall down. See, when you get to this point, you're done. Just put the peaks in a separate bowl because we're gonna need the big bowl after. Sugar, almost all of it, just save just a little bit for the heavy cream, and we're gonna whisk this as well. The egg yolk and the sugar has kind of like become this very mild yellow. I like to add just a little bit of Maraschino. So, I don't know, it's kind of like you sanitize the eggs, I guess, with the alcohol, and then whisk this again. Heavy cream, add the remaining sugar that I told you to save, and whisk. You don't want to over whip your heavy cream. So just whisk. Again, you can do this by hand, or you can do it with a manual and an automatic one. It's completely fine. Yeah, I mean, if you have a single brother, or your boyfriend that lives far away, or just you're a man alone living in your apartment during quarantine, that's probably your job to do it. You're probably very trained. Exactly what you want of the whipped cream. You do not want to over whip it, otherwise it's going to become too airy. So see, it's like fluffy, doesn't fall down, but it's still like pretty thick. It's not too airy. We're back at the egg yolks with the sugar. We're gonna add the mascarpone. So just whisk this last part. It's gonna be pretty thick with the mascarpone initially. Yeah, you don't need a robot. You just need 4 arms. So whisk this. Should be fluffy, but a bit thicker than the rest. This in and of itself, it's an amazing creamer. Okay, first we're gonna go with the egg whites. And you want to incorporate it gently, so from the bottom up, folding in, just folding in, folding in, folding in, folding in. in, bottom, in, bottom, in. Let's add all of our egg whites. That's it. And again, folding in, folding them, fold, fold, fold. Look at my hand movement. It's making a fold rotation. Palm. That's exactly what you want. You do not want to overwork this part. You gently want to fold the egg whites in. The original tiramisu cream is pretty much done. It's nice, fluffy, but I'm gonna add a little bit of heavy cream just to give it a little bit more textures. Now again, we do the same motion, folding from bottom up, bottom up, bottom up, in, bottom, in, bottom, in. So this is what I'm saying. Just fold it in. Fold it in. Should have this like super luscious mascarpone cream. The worst thing you can do is like add the egg whites and the fucking heavy cream and then just like go super fast. No, you're gonna ruin your mascarpone. You gotta go gentle, fold it in gently. At this point you're done. You just want this extremely luscious, airy mascarpone cream. Very good. Super airy. Point where you get a glove, put the pan that you want to build the tiramisu on, already put it in a fridge so it's nice and cold. We're gonna do a very little layer of the cream on the bottom and just spray it around. Kind of make it nice, dirty, messy, just so that the savoiardi has something on the bottom as a base. This kind of base, and that's where we go with the savoiardi in. That's it. Dip it and start building your tiramisu. Layer of the mascarpone cream and go pretty abundant with it. Like nice 3 tablespoons and spread it even. Let's put a little more. So you do not want to see the bottom, so that's the key. Make it even and make sure that you do not see the bottom. It's kind of everything from the bottom needs to disappear. You can see you cannot see the bottom. It's fully sealed. You can see, you know, the shade, but there's no hole. Now we do the second layer. We finish the second layer, and now we go with the rest of the cream. So for sake of going faster, good amount of the mascarpone cream again, and spread it even across the surface. Nice. and beautiful. Just to remove a little air, just tap it down. Powder for now. Just put it in the fridge and let it sit. This is best overnight, and then you're gonna dress it with cocoa powder after. And this one I'm gonna eat tonight. Just let it there. A little bit more. Voila. Always tap, tap, tap. Then break apart your lady fingers. A little bit more. Tiramisu in the cup. I'm just gonna put it in the fridge and eat it after tonight. I know right now, like, probably Italian people over there are looking at me and they're like, dude, there's no snow. Why are you making tiramisu? Like, it's not the winter. You should be making pastiera and casatiello and, you know, all those beautiful colombe for Easter. But I'm in New York. I'm making tiramisu because no one here cares what day it is to make tiramisu. Fridge for about 4 hours at this point. It's completely in perfect condition. Now we're gonna dust it with chocolate powder. Just put it in a tray so you don't make a mess. Take a little of the chocolate powder. Go all around.
Where are you from, madam?
Chicago.